Hey, welcome to Leaders Lead the podcast. I'm really looking forward to talking to you today. Today, I want to talk about vision, right? When we think about vision, often we think about the things that we can see. And if you're an entrepreneur, an immersion leader in your company, this episode is for you. If you're trying to decide whether you're going the right way and you're getting pulled in a bunch of other different directions, and you feel like you need an adjustment on your vision, this episode is for you. This episode is for the people that feel discouraged because of a lack of vision, a lack of straightforwardness. I know for me, when I started doing this podcast stuff, there were people that would have these amazing ideas. They still, all the time, even right now, I get pitched at least 7-8 times a day. I'm not saying I listen to them, but I get pitched on some kind of new business that they got, that they need a partner in. They need somebody to sit on their board. And I ask them what it is that they really do. And you'd be surprised all the different things that they say that they do when they just started doing the thing that they're trying to sell you on doing for or with you. They're telling you a million things that they do. And let me tell you, those are the people in business that you want to stay far away from, right? Maybe if you're singular minded when it comes to business, when you're first starting out, right? You need to be singular minded. But unless you need some ideas or you don't have no idea, then yeah, go and talk to the person with a million of them. They'll give you one idea, and you'll be able to, 1,000 ideas, you'll be able to pick one and really hone in on that one. I'm talking about vision. Vision is seeing the things that cannot be seen. Seeing the things that aren't there. And that's what makes the difference of a leader in an organization, a leader of some of these different countries. The leaders that make a difference are the leaders that had a vision. A vision. I want to ask you, and you can write this down. If you're driving, don't write it down. Just remember to write it down. Write it down in your describe it in your mental, in your mind. But write down the thing that you envision, the thing that you want to come to fruition, the thing that you're willing to work hard for, the thing that you truly desire. And in order to figure out what you truly desire, you have to ask yourself, why? So if it's money, why do you want money? Well, I want money because, and it's usually after the first question, I want money because, and this is not me, but I want money because I don't want my children to grow up and live in poverty. Because I lived in a third world country and we ate through trash cans just in order to get nourishment from our bodies. Wow. So that person wants to give other people a sense of decency, a sense of support, because they believe that everybody should have access to clean water, food. And that's that person's vision, that person's mission. And everything else that comes after that, if done properly, would truly align with not only who they are as a person in the moment, but who they're daring themselves to be. Ask yourself why. For me, I always loved on people. And I've always were passionate, sometimes more passionate about other people's lives than I were my own life. I believed in other people sometimes more than I believed in myself, and I just championed them. And that was my deal. But when I went on my journey of self-discovery, and I started asking myself these questions, these why questions, that's exactly what I came up with. Was I love to serve people so that they can fulfill their life's mission, so that they can fulfill their goals, or the goal that they have in life. And that is my vision, is not only inspiring them to do a thing, but motivating them so that they can continue to do the thing. Right? That's my why. And then why do you want to do that, Tony? You're asking, because we're doing an exercise if you haven't figured this out. But because I gave up on a lot of different things. I gave up on boxing. I gave up on school. I gave up so many times to school, it was ridiculous. I dropped out, went to the Marines, went to college a little bit, part-time. It took me years and years and years to get my very first degree. I quit over and over and over again. So if there's one thing that I know best, is how not to quit. Right? And so that's my why, because it made me feel bad. It made me feel worthless. Right? You don't feel good if you quit something. If you know deep down inside you're making excuses, you don't feel good about yourself, no matter who you are. Even if that's your job, you're going to walk away from that job feeling so bad. So I want to inspire you today to find your vision, to find your passion, and understand once you've done that, you've truly found your joy. I'll see you in the next episode.